go, bite. Hello.
Murphy's Law. We were just talking about it off air. We're doing tests and whatnot, and Steve and I put our hands up because Brando was like, we don't even have to do a test tonight. And we were like, we relinquish liability.
Yeah.
The one time you don't do it, it'll happen. And
I think the law is if anything can go wrong, it will.
yes.
Like,
that's right.
if it could go wrong, it has the potential to. So
Yes.
it's like, just eliminate that fact.
It's I just think about it now about like Book of Eli stuff, like how much we're overlapping with these natural laws of the universe. Like if you put your tip in the group chat, it won't come off.
Yeah.
And then it's like also if someone else puts a tip on, like if someone gives you a tip and you don't get on it, it'll get up.
Fuck
like
yeah.
it's that, it's
Exactly.
natural laws of the universe sort of
Exactly.
shit.
So we're rewriting the books of history, physics. History will write. There was Isaac Newton and fucking what's his name? Fucking
Leonardo da Vinci.
no, the fucking Albert Einstein.
Oh yeah, Leonardo da Vinci.
And then there were the
Great minds.
nice. And then there were the nice boys.
Correct, because we're not rewriting the lessons, we're providing nuanced, in-depth perspective of them.
Yeah. I agree, bro.
Yeah. Now, I believe you have something for us.
So, Stephen Jeffrey Askin, as we currently know you as.
Yeah.
I come here today before the Nice courts to deliver a court order for the unlawful activities that have occurred on this very podcast.
Yeah, right.
So, here is a letter from the
Nice court
courts.
order, eh? Holy fuck.
Talk us through what you got there, champion.
Righto.
No pre-reading, straight off the top of the dome, please.
I've been subpoenaed.
You've been subpoenaed. Court ordered.
Stephen Jeffrey Askin, formal apology. Dear Mum, Dad, Mark, Tash and James, I'm here to make a formal apology to my family and the wider community for bringing the Askin family name into disrepute. As most of you know, I made the bold claim of saying I can run 10 kilometres under 50 minutes anywhere, anytime, any place, in any condition, all without any training. After making these empty promises to Brandon and Jack, I quickly rebutted some of these claims by stating I need a month to train for this challenge, which they kindly accepted. 5 weeks later, I come to you with the sad news that, in fact, I cannot do what I promised, pulling out of the race due to wanting to have a big weekend like I do 52 weeks of the year. Despite being given one last ultimatum by the boys of doing the 10 kilometres 1 week after D-Day, but running it in under 49 minutes, I failed to take on the challenge and have officially withdrawn. I like to think I live a certain ethos, a mantra. All a man has in this world is his word. I can no longer call myself a man. I have thrown away my word like the trash it is. I have started to live a new ethos, a new mantra. Oh, one. This is tough, hey. I'm bringing tears to my eyes. One that the ones closest to me have always espoused. I am the best that never was. Yours truly, the best that never was. Formerly Stephen Jeffrey. Holy fuck.
How's that, bro? Reading
Yeah.
that off the top. So, just for context, everyone,
Oh, fuck.
there was some whispers in the group chat that this run that we've been geeing up for a couple of weeks wasn't going to get done. And basically, on the day we're going to record it on Saturday, he's like, boys, or Friday night, I can't do it. I've got this night looking pretty hot and heavy and I can't say no. And basically what we come up with, Jack and I, was, yep, we'll happily accept you withdrawing, but we have to hear a formal apology from you, written by us. Let's not beat around the bush. Written by Jack and myself.
Stephen could never write something that beautiful.
Yeah. And anyway, read it fresh off the top. So, how do you feel, Steve?
Yeah.
Any regrets?
No, I don't, man, because if I did regret it, then I would have just fucking done it.
You would have done it in the first place.
So, like, I mean, deep down in my heart of hearts, I know that I would have beat the time just based on the runs that I was going on previously. Like, I knew I had it. So in that instance, like, it allowed me to even show a self of myself that I rarely show, where I can just step up, swallow my pride, and say, yep, righto, sweet. Like, and because I am a very stubborn person and I'm very argumentative and very fucking forthcoming with that. So, yeah, man. So I guess that's why I just agreed, yep, I'll read your fucking little apology letter. Because deep down in myself, I know that I would have beat the time. Unfortunately,
You would have beat 45, apparently.
Well, based on the numbers, I think I would have got close to 45, sub 45.
And this was the other condition for everyone as well. I said, if you take the letter of apology, even if you go do this run in the next week or two, you can't. Nowhere on the Nice brand will the time be posted.
But the true believers will know, because I will be plastering it all over my social media. And
some cynics might say that, yes, the numbers look good up to 5K, but maybe that you knew how hard that was.
But it wasn't even the 5K. It was the 7K on the beach at a slower pace. Like, wasn't even breathing heavy. Just, there was multiple factors. Regardless, I'm sorry. Next time I layer up so much in a state of inebriation, I will think before I speak. I think they taught you that in fucking primary school.
Yep.
But I will still do the fucking run and I will beat the fucking time. But it'll be at a time of my choosing, because like the second ultimatum I got was, now a minute comes off the time because we're pushing it back a week, which I was fine with, but it was meant to be on Thursday. I'm going out of town. I'm still
best that never was.
Man.
There's always an excuse after the previous.
And I'm not using excuses. Just like, it's very hard for these timelines to all fucking line up.
That's right.
But anyway,
put it to bed. Any final words, Steve-O, to wrap up the Askin Run Club, or the best that never was Run Club, if you will?
No, look, I thought it was going to be a lot sweeter. Obviously, I really badly wanted to see Steve fail. He's taken it on the chin like a champion. But
it was more of a DNF. Like, I think you would have got joy out of him trying his hardest and not getting there.
Yes.
Whereas, we sort of
disqualified.
We didn't even get the high of like going, is he going to do it? Is he not? Sort of thing, which is a bit of a shame. Hence the apology letter. But maybe at the end of the year, when it's silly season, we give him another redemption, because we know he would definitely be partying heavy then. So that works in our
works
favour.
in our favour.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway,
so my run club's fucking come to a screeching halt. How's your goodbye July going, Jack? Did you drink on Sunday? Now what? I didn't even notice that, bro.
When one of us fails, we all fail.
Yeah, brother.
we failed together.
We failed together.
The band of brothers. Holy hell. Fuck, man, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
That's unreal, cunt.
That's very
makes me want to get fucked up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
very confident.
Oh, yeah.
Very confident of you, just to go, I've tried me best, and I'm back in me happy place.
Well, you know what?
Just before you say that,
because I'm about to say what you said.
Exactly. Like, deep down, if you fucking really fucking had to, you would have done it.
And I said,
did that almost like however many days you fucking went? It's almost the end of the month now, 20 something. Like, Come on, cunt. I could have fucking lasted another 10 days.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I said to intern on the weekend when we were at fucking X Golf, we'll get into that later. We were talking about the challenges so far, and there was a few there, and I said the one that I was really worried about, the social media, was the one I've done the best with. I still haven't been on. Because I've tried Instagram in the past. I've tried to get rid of it. Because I've cut out fucking all the rest of them and it's never been a drama. But Instagram always had its hooks in me. And it's actually been so easy. And I was like really, really thankful. But intern raised a good point. He was like, well, if you haven't caved on that one, isn't that the one you had the least problem with? And I was like, no. Because the others I know in my heart of hearts that I could go an extra 10 days or whatever.
Like if someone said to you you got a little health scare, you got to stop drinking for 6 months. You do it with ease.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you had to do it, if your life depended on it.
For sure.
And I said to the intern as well, the thing I struggle with social media is because I can drink right now and have a few drinks tonight and it's all good. But if I re-download the Instagram app on my phone, I know within one day will be slipped back into the old habits. And I know with what we do, I'm going to have to, and I have to figure out a way on how to combat that. And there's certain plans I've got in place now, but it is the one I felt really out of control with. Where I said even at the start, I'll be on my phone going swipe this way, swipe that way. And I'm like, what the fuck? What am I doing? And I'm like, I'm trying to find Instagram. Literally, you're thinking about something else entirely and you're just doing this on your phone. It's this subconscious thing. So I was like, as soon as I actually, and I will go to, the 1st of August, it was the one that I felt really proud about that I could actually do more than 3 days. Because the most I ever did was 3 days.
Maybe you can only get on it when we're at work, especially now that when we're about to go full time.
Yeah, I would happily fucking get around that. And one of yous have the passcode to the fucking time limit, and it's like, okay, now you can go on it. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool. That would
like a little kid.
Yeah, literally like a child. I would be fucking way more comfortable with that because the amount of books I've read, and YouTube's the content on YouTube is so much more engaging, long form. And I'll while I'm driving, even though you can't really see it because obviously I'm watching the road, but it's they do a real good job now. I feel like the content creators on YouTube is you could just listen to it, you could just watch it, and if you could only do either or, like I am at the moment, just listening to it, you still get a real you're getting 95% of the video still. Yes, visual. You could get that 5% if you watched and listened at the same time, but. Yeah, no, I've just realised how much dead time I was wasting just on Instagram, and I think it's.
So what's the over tally? And under wank tally?
Okay, let's all dig deep. Now the over and under was
9.5.
Oh, was it? I thought it was 8.
Yeah, but then he said he had one today or something. We set the line, so then
9.5.
It was a live line.
Yeah, it was moving. Yeah,
it's definitely over.
Yeah, I'm going to go over just based on fucking...
Interns, you can't say anything because you've got the inside scoop. I told you on fucking Saturday.
Well, let us know, or you're going to fucking keep it a secret.
Yeah. Or you're going to go have one now to break it.
Tally currently sits at 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, I'm a good handicapper.
Yeah, you are good at fucking handicapping, I'll give you that. So, yeah, look.
And has that got anything to do with us setting... said line
subconsciously.
If we never brought it up, would
you just had a little bit.
We wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah, and just kept it between. Yes, let's be honest with that. Yeah.
So content is king.
Yeah. And
he's trying to be spacing them out like a little advent calendar. He's going, fuck yeah, tomorrow I can have a pool.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it was a little bit like that. When I got to it, I was like, no more, don't go the over. Steve said you'll get the fucking over. Fucking don't let that cunt win.
Got to get one over Steve, eh?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Just while we're on weird sex stuff, new doco on Netflix. Tell Them You Love Me.
I haven't seen it. And docos come into my shit.
Yeah,
that's all I watch on it.
It's in your realm.
Yeah.
So I I'll just give you the like fucking
Synopsis.
Chick's a philosophy professor at university. She has this affinity, let's call it that, for the disabled. Like she thinks that they're like interesting and that they have like with like Stephen Hawking's of the world and Helen Keller's and all this sort of stuff, that there's like this unlocked potential there that everyone overlooks. This bird?
What's that? Is she hot, this philosophy?
I don't think so at all.
Right.
I heard on something the other day, I was listening, they're like, oh, she's a 6 out of 10. I was like, that bitch is not a 6 out of 10. Respectively.
Yeah. Respect at the highest order.
The most amount of respect.
The most amount.
She meets this guy. This guy is full cognitive, non-verbal, they call it. But she believes that there is this, Derek is his name, that there is this Derek unlocked behind the disability. No, there is this Derek,
Locked behind
Yes,
disability.
yes.
Sorry. And so she starts this way of helping him communicate called transformative communication, I think is what it's called.
Has he been like this since birth?
He has.
So, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But even though no one can communicate with him, she believes that he is like coherent mentally, just he isn't able to be unlocked. It's almost like you need to decipher the code.
Yes. Yeah. Via tantric sex.
Well, that's not far from the actual documentary. So she is helping Derek do a course at university, and he is apparently doing like these essays on these courses and the book reviews and all this sort of stuff. And then Derek, who has been raised by his mother and his brother for his whole life, I think the man is 34.
Is Huck Tour Chick's manager now?
No. The professor is hawk tooing on Derek. And starts to tell everyone that they're in a relationship. Yeah. And starts to tell everyone that like, oh yeah, like Derek doesn't like that type of music. Like when they're playing the music they've always played in the house. Oh no, Derek likes classical music.
So she's like talking on his behalf.
So at the end of the documentary, and this is no spoiler, he kind of gets there even in the trailer, is that I fully forgot to tell you this. She had a husband and kids.
Yeah, right.
And so she kind of was using Derek as like a prop mirror type thing, and was like convincing herself that like an Ouija board.
For work.
Yeah, that the messages he was tapping on you've seen those dogs that tap the words and they teach the dog
to talk English.
Through the buttons. She had convinced herself that this was actually him doing it, but it was actually her just like talking to herself. And she ended up going to court and getting convicted of rape.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so
very
the only way...
Hence the name of the doco, I guess.
Tell them you love me, yeah. And like this is like fucking rude, but the only way it sort of came out was that because the mum literally like changes this man, like he's like full non-verbal. She like noticed like all these like injuries consistent with like rape, and then like was like, this is fucking weird.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah. Dang. So it's
I love docos, man.
Yeah, I know.
A la Sprint.
Americans or
yes, of course.
Of course.
Tiger King director has a new one.
Yeah, nice.
Chimp Crazy.
Wow.
Really? Yeah, it's coming out soon. So
Chimp Crazy.
Yeah, like chimpanzee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about people that treat chimps that they've raised from like childbirth as their own children. Yeah, very interesting.
There's some weird shit out there.
Yeah, I love it, man.
It's cool though. It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I remember the first time I turned on Tiger King. I was sitting at Queen Street, flogged out on a Saturday.
It was hooking.
Within the first couple of minutes, I was like, bro,
you,
this is going to be one of the biggest things on Netflix has ever done. It's just, you just get a fucking feel for like...
And it was the start of the pandemic. Everyone's inside. Everyone's wanting something to just sink their teeth in.
Yeah.
And because at the same time, Jowsy, our good friend, was about to go on Netflix's first reality TV series.
Yep.
And we remember seeing the hype behind Tiger King. And he's like, mine's the next one getting dropped. And I was like, bro, you're about to fucking blow. Like, Joe Exotic is huge. He's in prison.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be huge.
Yeah.
And he's now 4.5 million followers. You know, like, it did explode pretty much overnight.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Tiger King was it was a great doc.
Well, Jowsy, get on the pod, brother. You don't want your name up here.
All ashamed.
Yeah. Isn't the Tiger King one crazy where they weren't even recording it for this whole, you know, war with that other bitch, wasn't it? Wasn't
that all came out?
The initial concept was like
there's more exotic tigers in Texas,
and this like loose
world.
cunt runs it and whatever, and then it ended up being this like conspiracy to
of
murder
the old
and,
mate, Doctor whatever his name is, the big guy with the long white hair. He had like like 5 wives,
like a cult fucking thing.
Like they had 5 wives, and one of
Imagine
them
the director
escaped.
just rubbing his hands together going, this is way bigger than Ben-Hur, brother.
Yeah. That was like same with Icarus. Like that all started out to be like him just doping himself to gauge,
see if it does anything.
To gauge it in his race. And then he just blows the fucking lid on state-sponsored fucking
KGB
doping scandal in fucking Russia, and the head of fucking their anti-doping program. He's about to get assassinated.
He got
and
killed,
shit.
didn't he, old mate?
No. He's in witness.
Not the director, the one that headed the
program.
program.
He's in witness protection in the States, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like probably with fucking.
But he had to leave the family behind, didn't he?
Yeah, no, not a son. Fucking his name was Igor or fucking
Edward Snowden.
Like
No.
No, he's hanging with fucking those cunts down in Florida or something at Joe Exotic's tiger fucking thing.
Yeah. He's definitely hanging out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was there's been some great ones. My personal favourite of all time was Blackfish.
Yeah,
I love Blackfish. Blackfish was so amazing.
I think I've seen that one.
Oh, that's when we'll try
bring a
it.
tear to your eye.
Yeah,
bring a tear to your eye.
Yeah.
It's just pretty much how like killer whales in captivity, the way they used to train them, turned them like psychopathic, and they then like would kill the trainers, and SeaWorld covered it up.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a hectic doco.
Yeah, it's sick, bro.
Big corp, eh? They'll kill you.
And they'll cover it up too.
Yeah. They've got money. They'll sweep you under the rug.
Hey, Monday next week. Don't be late. Yeah.
Speaking of under the rug, is fucking
Rub and tug.
Joey Badass dead or what? Like, not the rapper, the fucking presidential.
That's the tinfoil hat Tucker Carlson conspirator.
Well, I had a feeling like he only pulled out yesterday
over a fucking Twitter X post.
Over an X post. And as soon as like got shot.
Beep that. No, we'll beep it.
Sorry.
We'll beep that. Yeah, we'll beep it.
Sorry. Yeah. As soon as Donnie got hot, he was like, I've got COVID, going into hiding, and I was like, this isn't COVID. This is their war rooming here. Like they're figuring out, okay, Joey Badass, we know you're saying I'm staying in the race, but like realistically, like what are we going to do? And because you cannot continue, because he did an interview, I didn't hear it until today, maybe not.
He's calling the Ukraine Prime Minister the Russian.
It was after that. He does one with a CNN host, and they're like, because he's saying like I'm still going to be in it, and they said to him, how can you convince the American people you're not going to have another performance like you did at and he literally is like this. And they're like, and they're like,
cut to the ads.
Yeah, and they're literally like,
cut to black.
sorry.
Cut to the Pfizer ads.
Yeah, cut to Pfizer. And they ask him again because he like doesn't get it out. And they're like, yeah, so how will you convince the American public you're not going to have a performance? He goes, you cannot make a single word out. He goes, and it's just like cut to ads. And like that was, it was seriously after cut to ads.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Side effects include.
He was like COVID.
Speech impediments. Loss of memory.
Function.
Yeah. So basically,
Accelerated aging.
I said to Brandon that if he was Ed Day, that like they would use that way more than he had COVID and pulled out of the race. Because it's a way cleaner fix. Because right now, all the Republicans and all the rest of them are being like, he needs to be removed from office. He needs to be like, they want to cause this little bit of chaos, I suppose. But like, if he I'd Day, That would be a way better fucking.
I think we can say died.
I don't know. I think because they all say that weird shit like
Yeah.
unalived and
No,
shit
keep
like that.
going. I like the pig Latin.
So if I think he eyed Day, that would
Yeah.
be a way cleaner cut. Straight in.
Nah, can't say that. It's
A Malakay, koala bear,
koala.
Blinky Bill. Yeah, fuck, you're gonna have a lot of beeping
That's
to do
two
tonight.
beeps.
Yeah,
Two
fuck.
beeps.
Sorry, man.
That's
This
all right. They're
video's
close,
getting blacklisted, only getting 2 views. All good.
they're close together. What about that, bro? Is that, I don't know, the scene wasn't as accurate as some had previously been, other than that Lisa was wearing a fucking purple
Oh,
dress
the Simpsons
Oh, it's
episode.
fake.
Yeah.
It's fake.
with the pearl necklace.
Oh,
No,
so that
that's-
Simpsons clip. Oh, have you
Fake.
seen that?
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Is
worry.
it?
Yeah, it's fake.
I actually
They faked
think I
it.
remember watching that episode.
That's Mandela effect. This is where he's in the Often K.
No.
Ah.
Lisa gets elected the first female women
Oh,
president.
yeah, I remember that episode.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've watched that episode.
Yeah.
But she's wearing what koala bear, a Malakay, was. She's wearing a purple fucking thing.
trying
white
to find
pearl
it for you,
necklace.
Steve,
really quick.
Got her hair sort of like fucking half pushed back and shit.
And see, if he eyed Day,
Yeah.
that would be a way better push. She's the first female president. People would like it. Would be way better if he eyed Day.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give that a quick
Well, no, I definitely remember that episode.
Yeah,
100%.
so do I,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
That's a.
Do they just play into this shit? Like,
I don't know.
man.
But like,
And then in the Simpsons episode, they're mentioning how Donnie fucked up the country and shit like beforehand. So it's all very, very accurate.
Jesus Christ!
yeah.
Like, what are the fucking odds? Yeah,
Time travel's real. Matt Groening is
Yeah.
fucking certified time traveler.
Yeah.
traveler, bro.
Yeah.
You know, have you
That's
ever
his dead man switch where
yeah. Travel
he's
back in
he's
time and
but he's like you can't kill me, bro, because fucking I know everything.
you kill me, I release it all.
yeah.
yeah.
So hectic times.
Fucking hell. Where do we pivot from that, boys?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fucking
nice
hard
politics.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
one. Back at it again.
Yeah. Well, we do say this.
Okay, like, hang on, real quickly, because we do kind of like to digress on this, and we're into some weird shit now, so we may as well get this out because we're never going to get it out no other time. Cave paintings.
Yep. I
Yeah.
did one in grade 5, I think, at the Dreamtime Centre.
Did one in the fucking toilet, the zoo toilets when you had Willie Mason afro on your fucking nutsack. There has been cave painting. There's hundreds of thousands. Sorry, not hundreds of thousands. Thousands of sites around the world, every single continent except Antarctica. They've never checked, but there is cave paintings dating back from 40,000 years ago up until fucking now, I suppose, because there is still hunter-gatherer tribes. These cave paintings vary in accuracy between stick figures and, you know, stencils and really in-depth, like, depictions,
Yeah,
details,
wow, we're on the fucking wavelength.
accuracy.
Neuralink.
Is not a single cave painting that shows humans in detail. No faces, no, like...
It's all like a zoomed out. They're
It's
running
all-
up a hill.
It's
or
literally
something.
all stick figures, but they have shown all these animals in incredible detail where you can almost like see like their, you know, skeletal structure and their facial expressions and stuff like that. They've never ever drawn humans in detail.
It's very interesting.
What like an artist would do now, like we go to
Like a
Jet
portrait,
James.
yeah.
We go to Jet James and he's
But you'd
got
think
fucking...
when they were
Shout
drawing
out, Jet.
trees and animals and everything around, and they started getting into the whole like,
Why wouldn't you draw the king's face or whoever?
why
it
wouldn't
was?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, tell me.
I went to a weird place. But, like, I don't even want to. I don't even want to say it
I
on
went
here.
for
Actually,
my
I'll keep that one
ninth
to myself. But
I was
Like-
in a weird place.
I was in a weird place. Yeah. So like the current fucking thing about it is like, you know, maybe it was offensive to draw your face or someone else's face because
Yeah.
it was like they were like a tribe and you were expressing like love or interest in the individual, and that was like taboo, and it was like we work as a unit.
The tribe.
Yeah, it's all about the tribe, not the thing. But yeah, I don't know. It was fucking.
That's a good point. I guess.
But it was just the thing is like, yeah, maybe that was the case for 85% of them, but like,
why 100?
Why 100%?
Surely there's one out there.
There is.
Oi.
There's one. But it's very, very widely debated on whether it's authentic or not. Because it's very modern, artistic impressions
and Jet
of...
did go out to Blackall for 8 days on some art fucking thing just recently. So
Yeah, he's faked it. He's faked it.
He could be the fucking...
He could be the forger.
He could be the Banksy of cave paintings.
So were you coming at that from an aliens perspective, or
Yes,
'cause
I
we
was.
do love
100%
aliens
was. I'm
here.
glad you picked up on that.
Alien conspiracies and sports.
Yes.
Shout out, Ned.
Well, funnily enough, the ones with all the details, this is a very obscure segue, are all in France.
Yeah, right. And
Where's
what's
the
in
Olympics?
France right now?
Yeah, the Olympics.
Oh, what?
What? Who had a French name? Tupac Shakur. No. No.
Noah Lyles.
No, no.
All conspiracies lead back to Tupac.
All
top
of them lead
the
back to
pyramid.
Tupac, baby. He's the key that unlocks it all, I'm telling you. No, but look,
good stuff.
we'll get off the fucking
That's
malarkey.
good stuff.
Let's get off the malarkey.
That's
And,
good stuff. That's good
Look,
stuff.
boys, I haven't watched this sprint doco, but you both
Wow,
sound
we
like
made
you
a
want to get
pledge,
in.
brother, that we would watch it before the Olympics starts on Friday
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
So
we'll watch it.
you're running out of time.
We'll watch it.
You can definitely binge it in like a night.
Oh,
afternoon
bro,
night.
easily.
Yeah.
And you
I've
can
been
definitely...
night, fuck
It's like
work.
45-minute apps, only 6, so kiddies.
What? Just tell me this real, because it's funny that you watched it, right? You told us. You then watched it and sort of had the same reaction as him.
Fuck yeah.
I'm still in this realm of like, how could a documentary about running be that like?
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
man-
had the same opinion, and then it's just done so well, bro. Just they do it. The Netflix sports series banner.
I need to know
Yeah.
who's their
Do it.
team that does that shit, because
I think it is this Netflix, because it goes a Netflix sports series
Yeah, yeah,
production or whatever. So there's like a department of Netflix that do these docos.
do these docos.
And they would have
I
a
don't know
team.
if the producers are the same. or
they
there's a-
would have to be,
or a
like,
couple,
or they've
but-
got some sort of division that like is managing all these other little documentary makers and be like, this is how we want it edited and all that. Sort
It's
of
like,
thing.
yeah, it's got the same, bones to like the quarterback and the receiver,
Yeah.
like NFL ones. Like they shine a light on the talent and then they build these little
Stories.
characters and
Yeah.
stories, and then there's a bit of drama between the
Storylines, yeah.
fucking it's basically
No, but then behind all that, like we touched on last week's app, at the end of the day, being the fastest man on the planet is like, that's one of the most gangster things you could ever fucking accomplish, It's like,
close to Mike Tyson.
that's what I'm
Which I
saying.
think is what
It's
you
like,
said last
it's the
app, yeah.
fucking like, just for whatever reason, if they did fucking marathon doco, like it's never gonna have the same hype. Even though, if you fucking are a long distance runner and you realize like how insane it is for anyone to even get close to 2 hours or sub 2 hours for 42 fucking K, how humanly impossible that is. It will never have the same weight as being the fastest,
but would still make a sick doco.
Oh, it probably actually would, yeah.
I would watch it.
But it's just there's
What
some.
do we work out the splits for that? For a sub hour?
Oh man, it's like
it's like 230 a K.
yeah, it's like
Which is fucking
it's just
absolutely
fucked. Yeah,
insane.
it's absolutely fucked. And the splits were like 15-second hundreds or some shit, man. Which is like you couldn't even do a 15-second
right.
hundred now.
Yes,
It's like
that's
you
right.
sprinting for 2 hours.
For
Yeah.
2 hours, yeah.
Which makes humanly zero sense.
Yeah.
Your anaerobic system, anaerobic, like your anaerobic can only last like a period of like 40-something seconds, like before it switches over. Before lactic
What's
acid.
the other one? Anaerobic and...
No, it's anaerobic and aerobic.
Yeah.
Aerobic.
Yeah.
But like
your
your
lactic acid
anaerobic,
should
when
be
you're
fucking-
maxing out, building up lactic acid, it gets to a threshold where lactic acid shuts down your like body. You know what I mean? Shuts down your muscles. So it's like
Because it knows it's going to eat away the muscles. Is that
No,
it?
it's just whatever the whole fucking process
System is,
is. But yeah, it's like it just that is just humanly, like, as far as humanly impossible you can get is that feat right there. But yeah, for whatever reason, like being the fastest man, like fucking running sub 10 or fucking, you know, it's getting closer to sub 9 or just even being fucking Usain Bolt, man. That's why he's a fucking enigma, because he's like, I'm the fastest cunt to ever live. Ever out of any fucking human being.
Yeah.
Time after time after time, I've fucking proved it. And none of you cunts even got close to my world record. So, yeah, it's sick. And he's in it, like, talking about it. And
Oh,
shit,
is he?
but yeah,
right.
He gets
Yeah.
a nod in there.
Because what did we say? He did 3 Olympics, He did 12 and 16.
Yeah.
16 was his last year.
Yeah, believe so.
Yeah.
But the markets have come out. Sharika Jackson for the 200. Currently, I put that fucking bet on when I posted in our chat. She's paying
She's
three.
the Jamaican bird, or
Yeah. Fucking
solid,
dealt fucking for days.
Delta's as big as it.
She's the one with like 10 world championships.
Yeah, bro. No, that's fucking Shelly Ann Fraser Price. But Sharika's young bird, bro. Young Jamaican.
One of the younger ones, yeah.
And
$3
female,
is so value.
don't know, no disrespect, but built like a brick shit house. Could have been playing Origin. Don't know, you know. Like, looks like Hammer, but maybe she doesn't have a penis. Don't know.
Yeah.
That's up for debate. Not sure. Don't
It's up
shoot
for
the
debate
messenger.
for people that are paid more than us.
Yeah, exactly. But regardless, she's paying $3 currently to win the fucking 200. She just smoked Gabby Thomas in the World Championships, which is one of the last episodes in the fucking thing. Gabby Thomas's favorite, actually, paying $250 or $240.
What's the consensus?
She's
around
like
that?
got a
Cunt, Sharika fucking Jackson, my
but
boy.
like, she just smoked her, so why is she the favourite?
Not sure. We don't know
Yeah,
what's
so that's why I
happened
asked
in
for
the
the
time.
consensus.
Like,
And they tease a part 2 at the end that's like following from where that
From
ends up
the
into the
Olympics.
Olympics. So
Yeah.
right.
yeah, which is cool. But yeah, that Gabby Thomas has like, she's like a tall, lanky sort of bird.
American bird.
Pretty
Yeah.
hot. She's got like a nice stride.
Sexy
on her.
voice.
Similar to like you saying with the long legs and long strides, where some of the other girls are just like short, just explosive.
And another takeaway from the doco, Sha'Carri Richardson, fucking hood as they come. Fuck me
So
dead.
cool day.
Oh, tough listen, but also gangster. Like, am a fan. Like, she's paying $1.60 for the gold. Like, I think that's incredibly short. Like, based on like how she's skitzing out.
She's
missing
very
those
inconsistent. Like, you know, she's this hot prodigy, but then she might like skits out, or the media rile her up, and then she fucking has a bad race.
She's like Kyrgios.
yeah. I was trying to think of something similar. Yes, that's a good analogy
Skitador.
there.
Yeah, El Skitador, the best that never was. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fuck yeah. It's a good just representation of a sport that you've never watched before, and it brings to light all these personalities. Like, are they putting that on for the doco? Are they doing that shit and we've just never seen
Nah,
it?
bro, because
Just
if
we've
you've
never seen it. No one's ever put the time in.
And I can attest to this. If you've ever been involved in fucking high, like elite level track and field competition, you know, that like I was my whole life. Like, there are these fucking characters, man, and we're going to these fucking meets, and there are the Freddie Ovettes of the world who's fucking.
Well, you were one.
Steve Ovette's fucking son, and everyone's talking about him, and he's like this little fucking prodigy, you know what I mean? And,
You would have
and
been.
there are the fucking Patrick Tiernans of the world, young country boy, fucking who's fucking
What's his
pacemaker
dad done?
for.
Oh, his dad was a sheep shearer for
Yeah.
fucking 50 years ago.
Yeah.
That cunt's tough.
But that's young Paddy Tiernan, fucking.
Yeah,
you know, he's
yeah.
running times that fucking.
He's Ivan Cleary's son. Yeah,
yeah,
that sort of shit. Yeah,
So,
he's
The
um,
Prince of fucking Paris.
Yeah,
all good.
but yeah, I did touch on it last week, but it's funny you have the Australians here who are competing for us at the
2024 Paris Olympics. Yeah, so little quick stat for everyone listening.
I just noticed that men's marathon. Because like I said last ep, he was a pace setter for Kipchoge when he did the
Yeah.
Sub out.
You sub two, yeah. But it was considered unofficial. Like
Oh,
it
because
wasn't.
of the fucking shoes or something?
Shoes, he had this like laser line that was showing him exactly the best direction to take on the track, and fucking had all these dedicated pace setters and stuff like that. So.
Couldn't you then make the same argument for like all the swimming world records are held by that year they let them wear those fucking NASA swimsuits or whatever?
I thought they fucking rinsed those records.
No, they have. Bro,
they?
they just done the fucking trials like 2 weeks ago, and fucking, what's her name?
So
Ariane
they-
fucking smoked it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
so
they
they-
fucked
so
those
they
off.
rinsed-
They
right.
rinsed them.
Yeah, they smoked them.
redacted those records. Eh?
Cunt, blood doping's got way better since those suits. These bitches out here smoking those suits, man.
Boys, quick fact for everyone. So there's 298 Australian athletes / teams competing in Paris. So, you know, if you're in it,
seem like that many, eh?
yeah, if you're in an individual sport, you'd class as one individual, but like there's one here. I don't know what you called it there earlier in the green room. Gangarus. Who's that? One
I thought
name.
that was like Genghis Khan, like
Oh, I thought you were talking
knockoff.
about like gangrene, like of the foot.
Yeah.
You could be, and it looks very similar spelling, but the way I read it is Gangaroos.
Yeah.
A little spin-off of Kangaroos, of course, is 3-on-3 basketball women's team.
But why wouldn't it be OOS at the end? Why is it a Russ? You know?
What?
Yeah.
They didn't do ROOS.
That's what
Nah.
I'm saying.
Oh, that's weird.
We need to check
that.
If
Because if it
Gangarus,
was ROOS, that's normal. If it's Gangarus
Yeah.
like that, that's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Gangarus could be like our hidden
Beat
talent.
that.
We've just like had her. Is
Like
it
the
our
Kelpies.
Women? It's
Yeah,
a women.
women's
Like
team.
the Kelpies.
She's like hidden
male
away,
netball
sort of. Oh, I'm not going to say her name, but
Yeah.
fucking, yeah, fucking. You know, Gangarus could be our next big star.
Yeah.
Or yes, it could be
do
a
like
team.
Women's 3-on-3 basketball team.
Gangarus Khan. So wait up.
As
In
on
that
the
figure,
Olympics website.
289.
298.
298. I do have a dyslexia. I've told you all this before. 298. So you just said if there's a team takes up one spot, is that right?
So
okay,
for
well, then
example, the
Yeah.
Gangaroos is
The
how I'm
Gangaroos.
taking it.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
3-on-3. There's probably 10 people in that team, but they're
Yeah.
just classed as one because it's a team
the
sport.
diabetic Gangarus.
Whereas you've
sport.
got, you know, if I'm reading through this list, athletics, archery, they're just individual athletes competing
Yeah.
sort of on their own, essentially.
like
but
the row.
still-
Or what about the rowers? Are
Well, I
they-
think there is
Yeah.
individual
They're all-
and there's also teams as
Yeah.
well.
The
So
coxswain.
so I imagine
you were
The black coxswain.
Yeah,
is the, New Zealand fucking.
the New Zealand rowing team.
Yeah.
The Black Cocks.
So, boys, what I want to do is maybe just, you know, sounds like we know a few athletes already that's going
Peter
to
Bowl,
Paris.
Rowan Browning,
Yep. Who was your one you rattled off there before?
Paddy Tiernan.
Paddy Tiernan.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Should we earmark that? Just continue on. Just a little, you know, there's a couple of little sports. You know, we haven't talked about Origin, which I do want to talk about, British Open, stuff like that. We come back to this for our bets, sponsored by Neds. Shout out, gambler responsibly. Don't go over the top, know when to stop, all that sort of.
Yeah, well, I was just wanted to see
Brouhaha.
if you boys wanted to give a little nod or one that you someone who you personally might be backing, and then want to do a little segment. I don't know if you want to do that now or
Yeah, we'll earmark it, bookmark it.
what
Earmark, hallmark.
and we'll jump back into it and
Yeah,
gambling.
gambling.
So basically, what we're going to do is it's between 1 and 298. Each of us 3 random numbers sponsored by Siri, and that's.
Oh, so we don't get to pick our own random.
No.
Because like if you
'Cause,
read
mate,
all
come
this,
on.
then you'll just pick who you think.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say like 671, 300, it's 136.
Oh, you can
we
do
can
that
do
if you want.
yeah.
But we want to leave it up to the gambling gods, which we always do.
and we are big about the gambling gods.
Exactly.
We're big about
Yep.
chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I fully agree.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
back
yeah,
in.
yeah.
I'm back in.
Yeah.
So we'll jump into that in a sec. But is there any other events, boys, that you really? We're going to do a little schedule, and then there'll be certain ones that we'll watch together and do some content around. But
Yes, now there is obviously the main events, you know, the sprints,
Yeah.
the freestyles, you know, like, is there any sport that you kind of like have a little like soft spot for where you're like, oh, I just have like for me,
Well, tennis is being played.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch the rowing because
Yeah.
I used to row. And, like, even though it's not the big fucking flashy thing, like, I'm going to fucking watch because I just have that little soft spot for it, you know? Do you have one, Brando?
Not necessarily, but ones that come to mind are like,
Track
like
and field ones?
your track and field,
Yeah,
especially
you
after
know you
watching
were a
that
track and field
doco,
star.
year 7, age champion.
champion, yeah.
All good. Bring
Nice.
that medal in, hanging on the shelf.
Yeah.
But bro, it's like soccer, that's always an awesome one to
Yeah.
watch. Like whether it's,
Yeah.
you know,
well,
World
the
Cup,
Tillies
Euros,
are like one of the first events, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was going
They're
through the
like-
schedule today. I think there's like rugby sevens and soccer sort of the first.
First, yeah.
And then,
Rugby
into your-
sevens, can't I get around that?
Yeah, for
Australia always sort of put out a good
Yeah,
team
we
there.
should fucking...
Yeah, and rugby's
Do
one of
some
the
betting
ones
on
where
that.
there's a lot of the countries that actually have a crack. Like, I'm pretty sure Italy go pretty hard, like
Yeah.
Japan.
Bro,
Rugby sevens.
and rugby sevens, the Lions, way
Yes.
earlier episode, there's big discrepancies there.
I remember
big
that.
holes in the market, big edges.
Yeah, what was that one?
Edge,
It was
edge.
fucking Fiji versus Australia, and the
Yeah.
line was negative 63.5
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 59 or something.
Yeah.
I'm going.
And you're doing the math, like you've got to score
One
every
try, every,
Bro,
at one
every-
point
yeah.
a minute. Yeah.
And convert it, and it was females. Like,
Yeah.
no offense, like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're not
Today-
they're not converting from the sideline, bro.
It's rugby 7 conversions,
drop kicks,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, you couldn't even do
I
that.
know,
You're
it's
not
so
a
hard.
female, you know what I
I
mean?
couldn't
it's
even
like,
kick one in front, fucking 20 out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely be betting on the rugby sevens responsibly.
Another
Always
one as well,
responsibly.
boys. The shooting.
Yeah.
We have a real good
Chick shooter, I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
yes,
Yeah.
we have a real good chick shooter, and we just do pretty well at the fucking shooting events.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Come from the bush, mate.
yeah,
Yep.
a lot of
Who else
rifles.
does good at shooting? Obviously America. Big school shooters.
Big shooters.
Big,
do love
big,
it,
big shooters.
and they have like a genuine passion for it. But
One if like, you know, like an island or one of those other sort of like countryside
Sweet.
countries.
Yeah.
that-
Like set your
like
fucking
farm
Sweden
life.
has another big weird
like
passion
set your
for it.
beagles on the fucking rabbits or something like something.
UK,
fucking, yeah.
Ireland, Scotland.
Some
they-
bloodhound or something, you know. Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
Shooting some pheasant or something, you know.
Yes, yes.
Some
yes.
old fucking
Def.
elitist tradition where they're fucking going out into the bush for 3 days on ayahuasca and fucking I don't know,
hunting
some shit
people.
like that.
Yeah, the greatest game.
Yeah, like that shit. Yeah.
Boys, definitely keen to see what the break dancing looks like as well. That's
Yeah.
a new
Is this the
sport.
first year?
Yeah. So I
It is.
believe like the host nation gets to nominate like a quote unquote local sport of sorts to be in the Olympics. Is that? I
Yeah.
I heard that
That's
correctly.
pretty
No, I
cool.
believe so.
And France is is that? Am I saying?
Because
that
like
correctly?
Tokyo was like, I think skateboarding and shit because they're heavy into that.
I
Yeah.
didn't know Tokyo was big into fucking
Yeah,
skateboarding.
fuck yeah.
What would ours be in Brisbane?
Netball. Or was netball already in the fucking?
Yeah. Not sure.
I don't know.
No, netball's already in it.
It's already
but-
in there.
Is lawn bowls in the Olympics?
Yeah, I think so.
It'd want
Brisbane's a
it. It'd want to
big,
be.
big
It
lawn
fucking
bowls
wanna be,
fucking-
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell,
Fucking love lawn bowls,
Yeah, nice
cunt.
lawn bowls coming
I'm a
soon.
fucking gun at it too.
Are you?
Sorry, I can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You're all right at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I can hit the ball anytime, anywhere, any place. Any conditions.
Put the jack down there, fucking surrounded by 3 competitors' balls. I'll fucking get it close and cut.
That was Stephen Jeffrey Askin,
Yeah,
but
that-
the best that never was,
Yes.
as you're now known as.
I am actually.
cannot do
I
that.
take back everything I said before about not really liking seeing him this way. I do like this. I'm getting a bit fucking
Speaking about
Heated.
the best that never was, but boys.
curious.
No, other than Kyrgios. The fucking British Open finished up on Monday morning. But
Who are you about to mention? The best it never was.
well, Rory McIlroy, because
Well,
that cunt,
he needs to divorce his wife.
yes,
Yes.
again.
As
That-
soon as he was close, he's coming second. He's about to win his first Masters. Then as soon as he's back with up, shoots fucking 13 over at the British Open.
Yeah, bro. I believe so. It was 11 over, got cut, tied like fucking 170th. Or some
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Like just madness, bro. I know everyone was speaking about the conditions, like
Yeah, apparently
blowing
the
its
conditions are
absolute
pretty
fucking
fucked.
tits off.
Yeah.
But some of these scores, man, which is actually half funny because I did a top 10, the top sort of like 10 players that were touted to fucking win the whole fucking thing. I did in a multi to make the cut, and I think 7 or 8 of them got cut. Like, they didn't
even make it to the top.
Listen to what I said. They were the first 10 betting line to win the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure McElroy was like second line of betting cunt.
Yeah.
He hit 11 over. So, Cam Smith, bro, 12 over, cut.
Yeah.
Woods, cut. John Daly, withdrawn.
Yep.
Fucking.
I think Jason Day went pretty well. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or not well, but like the best
Tony
Australian.
Finau, bro, 10 over, cut.
Did Johnny Rahm?
Molinari, cut. Minwoo Lee, 9 over, cut.
Yeah.
Tommy Fleetwood, he was like fourth line betting.
Yeah.
Cut. DeChambeau, cut. Orberg, cut. Like, he was like fifth line of betting. Just, St. Andrews just absolutely fucking cashing checks.
Yeah.
Taking names and
cracking necks.
You know the rest. Yeah. But shout out Xander Schauffele, bro. That's his second major this year.
You'll love this, Brando. He recently played Michael Jordan, the guy who just won the British Open.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, got down to like the last 3 holes playing MJ. And he like is like chirping, talking shit. And he's like, bro, he ended up beating me. He just like literally just went so quiet and just dialed in.
Wow.
Fucking ended up beating me.
He still got that in him, eh?
Yeah,
that
bro.
Never
Which is just insane. Like this,
and this is the cunt that just won the
British Open.
Wow.
And MJ just beat him in a little casual round of golf.
Yeah.
Like, refer to another sports doco, The Last Dance.
Last Dance. Probably one of the greatest.
For sure.
If not the greatest.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Speaking of golf, Jack, did you have something to say about anything?
Yeah, you had a PSA, didn't you, Jack? About a golf
or is
with
that
a letter X in front of it.
Or is that going to hit too close to home, being local boys? I don't know.
What, X-Golf dog shit? Oh, fuck, man.
What happened, bro? What did they do to you?
Oh, it wasn't really
Or was there
them.
something wrong with the sim?
There's something fucking deathly wrong with that sim, and you'll back me up, intern. Went there the other day because we were playing golf on Sunday and we just wanted to get a few shots in. Obviously, it's a simulator, so they tell you the ball speed and the backspin and the side spin and the head speed and all this sort of different shit. And I'm like, okay, this is good. You can start to build like a bit of a reference. And, you know, there was times where interns' club speed was less, but getting further distance. I'm watching him. We're looking at the trajectory of the club. All this scientific shit, right? And I'm going, okay, yeah, all this fucking malarkey. And then intern says, right, well, do you want to play 9 holes? And I said, yeah, of course. Yeah, let's do it. I want to, go through the whole club set and get a little practice on each one of them. We were running a bit short on time, and there wasn't anyone in there when we started, but there was a lot of people filing in as we started to play the holes. If you don't already know, at X Golf, if you double par, which means that if the par of the course is 3 and you hit a 6, they say, down, you don't get to finish the hole. You're that shit. Fucking walk back to the table, cunt. If it's a par 5 and you get to 10, they say again, double par, bam, bam, see you later.
Order some boneless chicken.
Yeah, fucking come back when you're better, cunt.
Cold.
No, their food's actually really good.
Yeah,
I'll never let anyone
I'm definitely not. I am not in any way talking shit about the people there, the food, or the drinks could be cheaper. But the fucking simulator, I didn't finish a fucking single hole, the whole fucking 6 holes. Every time I do a good shot, the simulator would go, just wouldn't move. The ball wouldn't move.
Yeah.
And we go, watch this. I'll fucking hit this. And I hit it and it just goes straight into the water.
So you're hitting them, you think you're hitting them straight, and on the simulator they're going in the water.
So you'd hit them real straight, and for whatever reason...
There's little... see how the floor looks like today in here?
Yeah.
That, it fucks up the...
And it doesn't pick up the ball.
It doesn't pick up
launched.
the ball because it's skitzing out.
So even though you've launched it, the simulator just says...
It's like a calibration error.
That's right. And the simulator just says, you haven't hit the ball.
Hit the ball, yeah.
And you've hit a smoky down the middle.
And you know when you fucking cream one.
And you also know as well, I'm
You
gonna
ain't creaming 2 in a row.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly fucking right. And you hit it, and it just goes, and you just go. And then you start getting more frustrated. And then you start hitting them. And then
you start breaking clubs in there. And then they are giving you fines and you're getting taken away in the
Then
paddy
they call the
wagon,
fucking cops and I'm dragged away and I'm put in the fucking clink.
So that's how you got the black eye.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah. Resisting arrest. I resisted arrest.
Yeah.
No,
And then you got to
so-
go to court and you got to fucking...
Yeah, nice court order.
Then your wife leaves you and the kids hate you and then you fucking
Then you're on
forced
the national fucking news for fucking skitzing out at a local X-Golf.
Yeah,
righto.
exactly right.
And then the conclusion of the Netflix sports series of how X-Golf ruined Jack Stevens' life
Correct.
was because it wasn't calibrated.
It's the start of me never going back to a simulated anything.
Yep.
I'm going to play the
Until
real
we
thing.
get our simulator in here.
Oh, then I'll be hitting it all day.
Yeah,
Because you can hack the simulator. Okay, you know the tips and tricks of the simulator.
Yes.
Like my sister, when she plays Wii Golf, she doesn't do the old typical swing. She does this.
Yeah.
And the fucking whatever the Wii picks up for some reason, picks it up as a perfect strike every time, no wobble. You know, it usually goes boop, 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 and goes red that way or boop, 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 red that way. It's always blue, straight down the middle, perfect amount of power, and it just goes and lead. So simulators can be tricked.
Yes. Yep. If it's a machine, it can be tricked, Jack.
That's right.
So never to walk in that establishment again, or just never to play a simulated experience. Like
Never simulated
X-Golf?
experience again. Fuck.
Would you go there
To eat and drink.
to eat?
Yeah,
and
I'll
drink?
go there to eat
For
and drink.
sure.
Yeah,
and support your mates that are supporting the simulator.
That's right. Yeah,
okay.
I'll support my mates that are supporting the simulation.
Yeah.
Got nothing on that. But what's the next?
Just real quickly, just before we get on to our little fucking Olympics gambling, and that'll probably wrap us up. But I just wanted your thoughts on Origin. I believe, and I did say I had a weird feeling New South Wales was going to win.
You know who else had a? You know who else said that
Right.
at the start of the series?
Right.
Me.
Yeah.
And you all went, yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised
No,
fucking 50-50 gun fucking right.
at the end of the day, it is not.
Yeah.
But also at the end of the day, New South Wales did deserve to win. My only gripe on that sort of game was the 2 tries they scored for how defensive it was, and fucking every great that's ever played the game, and they're talking it up like, holy fuck, this is the intensity's out the wazoo.
It was piss poor defense.
It was just
to let
like
the
these
tries in.
two little fucking just nothing sort of fucking tries. And also, what the fuck was Kalen Ponga doing? And I don't want to tell you how to do your job because you're greater than I'll ever be, obviously.
Best it never
But,
was.
like, what the fuck was he doing? Just chilling. Like, no one was even coming up on the fucking inside. Bradman Best wasn't even, only had eyes for the fucking corner. Why the fuck wasn't Kalen over there? Like, he was just cantering along like, can't get the fuck over there. Knock that cunt out over the sideline.
It's one
when
of
I
those-
watch the replay, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like,
It's like because he wasn't playing fullback, he thought, not my job. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and I think also as well, hadn't been on the
and this,
field.
I'm not.
Hadn't been on the field
I'm having a go
yet.
at you, Kalen.
When the game is that intense,
Yeah.
and you kind of come on as the fresh one, and you're like, holy fuck, I'm trying to play catch up here, and you're kind of a bit rattled, and like, I don't know. I don't know.
You need a few tackles under your belt, warm the shoulders up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I think a little bit of that.
But no, hats off. Look,
Yeah.
after the game, you just get that feeling of just sheer disappointment, which you just can't help but to think how
The dopamine jumps off the metaphorical cliff.
I wonder what the opposite of dopamine is. Like, you know,
Cortisol.
like what's that?
Cortisol.
Oh,
stress.
Yeah, right. So obviously cortisol rises when
It
Queensland loses.
jumps in the
But it's
metaphorical aeroplane.
But it's not even cortisol. It's
Yeah,
just
it's not
like
stress.
it's just
It's just like
fucking
disappointment.
It's just like just a big exhale of disappointment. You know,
Yeah.
like you come
Yeah.
all this way, but you know you can't ignore the fact that the Blues supporters and fan base have that exact feeling for however long now. So, but the way the game went, it was anyone's game for the taking. The last 20 minutes, it was fucking 4-all or whatever still. So it was anyone's
65th minute, I think he scored.
It was anyone's game for the taking. And look, in the last 15 minutes, they were just better. Like, everyone was fucked, and it was just, as Joey and all those guys say, it's all about moments in Origin. And Luai off a fucking dog shit offload, gets the ball, nothing on.
That was my biggest gripe.
That's what I'm saying.
Sees like
he almost lost it. Like,
he did lose it.
Sees like a tiny little gap.
Angus Crichton offloads to Connor Watson. Connor Watson fucking drops the ball, I'm pretty sure. Throws it back and it lands on the ground. Luai picks it. Like, it's just like...
But then, playing devil's advocate, you take your hat off to Luai. Like, there's legitimately nothing on. He sees the tiniest gap and goes, I'm going to run hard as fuck, little jink, and I was disappointed, but then at the same time, I went, we just got outplayed. The reffing was, other than the double sin bin, which is just pointless.
That was pointless.
Like, just keep them on. Other than that, I think overall it was like fairly evenly matched.
Correct.
And it was reffed pretty evenly. So,
like, that Mitch Barnett, I think it was, the big coat hanger on Harry Grant. That was kind of like, because I did see there was a lot of, around the neck contact. There was a lot of stuff that was let go that in club games
for sure
would have been pulled up 1,000,000%. So I was really happy with them. Like, there was a fucking great flow to the game, sorry. And they did pull up the step. But, the double send-off was pointless. I don't think they should have done that.
Yeah, for sure. So, all in all, like, it was just whoever wanted it more. And, hats off to them. They just picked their moments, got that try just to put them up. We were still fucking in it, like, no doubt about it. And then just that one try,
that one, the whole fucking
the second try,
out.
then it was over. And I think all of the Queensland boys knew that. So,
righto. Now, the big question on everyone's lips.
I don't even reckon it's a question, man.
I don't think so it is either. But
does Nathan Cleary come back next year? Is that what you're saying?
A lot of people are saying yes.
I know he comes back and fucking ices that game against Dolphins, which they should have fucking won. You took the biggest hit financially off that, them not winning by more than 10 or whatever. But, he comes out, puts on a killer performance. But, I don't know, man. Like, now that Moses is injured, he's probably going to be injured at the start of next season. That probably throws a spanner in the works. But if him and Luai are healthy, like, in what world do you change the formula that fucking won you the series?
Correct. And if you show the disrespect to that team, won a decider at Suncorp,
broke the 19-year Suncorp
dread,
fucking,
and you go, well, the golden child Nathan gets the fucking
son
jersey
of Ivan.
back. Son of Ivan, because he's got a mortgage on the fucking cunt. The morale just gets eviscerated. And you do not want to do that. And I said at the start,
you don't.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay?
You do not want to do that.
Michael Maguire, you do not want to do that. And I think I said that. I did say it at the start. I said he's a loyal dude.
Yeah.
I think that he will stick with that playing group. I don't think there's any question about it. And it's interesting that in this league of ours, that the best halfback isn't playing in the best
product. Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Bro, Moses' kicking game was evidently when he was kicking the ball, it's like, what are you fucking doping this cunt up with? They're just sailing there.
They just seemed, it was almost like they got a second win when they were in the fucking air.
Yeah.
I said this to intern while I was in depression on the weekend about X-Golf. I don't know if you noticed this.
That's the title.
Yeah.
X-Golf Depression.
X-Golf Depression. No, it's the best it never was.
Yeah. And we all know that.
We all know that.
You almost got out of that one,
buddy. I was saying that, I don't know if you noticed this, but each kick had a different player. Conversion, Lomax. In-game play, Moses. Field dropout, Luai.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like it's like a golf swing. You know when you go and do your driver and you do fucking driver, then you try and go hit your wedges and you try and hit your wedges like a fucking driver and you fuck it up? They had, and I didn't know this until I watched the game, but they had got the All Blacks line dropper into the New South Wales camp to teach Luai how to do those line dropouts and effectively get them up and high enough for your team to get in, hit them back. Because they got, it was 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We only got one back by chance. It wasn't even like, and we had more line dropouts, I believe. Lomax's kicking game for the conversion, I thought for sure, I was like, you won't get this from the sideline, that first 2 points.
That's ballsy, eh?
Yeah, man, that was ballsy. And when he got it, I felt like it fucking just motivated their team. Like, we got this.
Even that little, they usually don't show emotion. Even if someone's barking at him, they miss it or get it. But as soon as he kicked it, he had a little smirk on his face running back, like, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
I'm him.
Like, fuck, man, it was a hard kick and he fucking nailed it. So.
It was. Nah, and then, obviously Moses did that in, like you said just then, his fucking bombs of doom were just fucking next level.
And then just to seal the game with that fucking breakaway, jink, bang, try. Like,
yeah, that was very Munster-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, Munster, Ponga, take your pick.
So, look, hats off to them.
Yeah.
I know they probably won't. I know for a fact they aren't going to win long term because as soon as they win, it just gets their heads like, we're the best team ever. Like, Asco, you're washed up on the tennis expert now. Like, it just gets to their head so quickly that they can't long term win because it just their heads get way too big.
Yeah.
So,
And you know what's fucking funny? We'll close out on this, the Origin chapter. Just think we all used to just have a little gripe against Luai, but for some reason,
actually,
I'm on him.
Oh no, I disagree here. I was on him.
Yeah, you were.
I was always on him. I always said, I fucking...
Like you're on Cooper Cronk.
Yes.
Commentary.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Except I'm
and
right
I
on
want
this
that
one.
on the record.
Yeah.
And it is on the record.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, I just think it
I
was last
predicted
year's
him.
Origin.
I predicted him going to Tigers. I predicted how much money he was going to be on. I predicted the reason. I predicted that everyone doubted him and thought that he was Nathan Cleary's shadow, and like he just he fucking
predicted
delivered
that
this
you
year.
wouldn't be surprised if Blues won.
Oh,
They fucking won.
Nostradamus over here.
Doubt me now.
Doubt me now.
But yeah, I don't know. Just used to have an issue with him, but I just find him so funny and just he's playing these mind games, man.
Right,
Like
and he's
when they won the series, he puts up an Instagram story at like midnight. He's doing like a fucking like a Japanese
Shogun fucking.
pose in front of the Caxton Hotel with it's fucking dead, and it's like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, yeah. So and just rubbing the salt in the wounds, all these salty Queenslanders. I was like, them chirping up is exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So-
And at the end of the game, he's waving to everyone.
Yeah, the
all
game's over and he's like waving to the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like,
Did you see that vid from because when he was walking off when they got pumped in Game 3 last year and all the cunts in the crowd are going,
oh really?
Catch ya, catch ya."
Okay. See, I like that.
An elephant never forgets, brother. Put that in the book.
And he did well. He fucking, for whatever reason, one of the calmest heads in the game, he loves and he does get under fucking DCE's skin. DCE hates that cunt with a fucking passion. Like, I saw him going at it all game. Obviously, it culminated in Game 3, but fuck, he gets under his skin more than anyone ever has in his fucking 12-year NRL career.
Before we move on, that should not have been a fucking penalty from when DCE fucking hit him after the ball.
bro,
Whatever.
that
That was
was actually
still
a
all
penalty us.
fucking... No, it was a knock on them.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And fucking
Oh,
whatever
yeah, sorry.
happened.
Yeah,
that was
just
fucking-
advantage us.
There was
Advantage
nothing.
us,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
and like,
fucking-
even the New South Wales commentators said that. That was a bit fucking...
That
but-
was bullshit, man. That
Like
was
to sin
bullshit.
bin the other guys, but then to penalise DCE for the fucking little shove. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
That was fucked. Oh, but I'm pretty sure the ruling was like hit without the ball. That's
right.
That's
Yeah,
what the fucking
that was the
penalty
ruling, yeah, which is
And it was like
bullshit,
cunt.
yeah.
He was fucking juggling the ball, like ran into the cunt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, some of those things have been so close recently. Like, I remember on the weekend I saw a few, like, where someone literally had the ball and literally was in passing it, got tackled, and they're like, tackled without the ball. And it's just like, you're fucking walking a fine line. Like,
Yeah, I think that was the doggies
Yeah,
cows game, bro. He
yeah,
got sin bin for that.
Yeah.
It's like it was either grubber or a pass where he just went to either catch it or catch the grubber, and they put his arm on him just before, like milliseconds before. It's like simultaneous.
yeah,
man.
it's like, how what did you expect him? What do you want him to do?
Yeah.
There? You tell us right now
Just
on the
let
field.
him run in and score. Like,
Yeah, like, oh man, I hate
Joey
that shit.
Johns played in real time. Played in real time.
yeah.
I am a
And
big
just
fan of
before
that.
we do that, sorry, this is fucking dragging on, but
yeah.
just want to shout out the Touch Boys fucking putting 20 on every team at the fucking World Cup. Seemed like a pretty fair World Cup
Yeah.
for touch football.
So
but
it's like the World Cup for touch footy. I don't know if you've seen any of that. I was going to say, you're looking a bit stunned.
Yeah,
over
Yeah. Bob,
evident?
like the Bob boys, Griffo, fucking,
all them.
They all put what? $20 on themselves to win.
No, 20 tries on every
Like, they're
fucking
beating
team,
all these
bro.
other countries at this World Cup over in London. Like,
19-1 and
15-0,
fucking-
20-2. Like, just flogging cunts, bro. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Is that even enjoyable?
I don't know, but those cunts aren't even that good. They'll never score on me, cunt.
Who?
Those boys, all of them.
At TRL.
At fucking touch or anything.
Best that
Stay
never
out.
was. Best
Stay
that
out.
never was. Settle.
Sorry.
Ooh.
It's hard to get out of my
Even Jeffrey Askin's coming back out.
Yeah. Put him
He's
away.
dead now, brother.
Put him away.
Put him away. Put him away.
Shout out the boys cleaning up
Yeah,
over
good
there.
on ya. Good win,
and shout
boys.
out all the snaps you sending me from Amsterdam and shit like that.
Yeah.
Looks like you're having a small one, cunt.
Why do we keep seeing Angus Crichton on the walls over there? Righto, Olympics. Let's fucking do it. Once
Right,
every 4
let's go.
years. The pinnacle of sport.
Yeah.
So, Steve, I should quickly get a pen.
I
Do
don't have
it.
Siri. I'll get a pen. You get
Yeah.
You get the pen.
Yeah,
Syrian?
Can you do, I think with Siri, you can go, can you pick 3 random numbers
Yeah, I
between
think
1
so.
and
Yeah.
298?
Hey, Siri.
Who's this for?
This is for Jack. Oh, Lee,
Hey,
mine's
Siri.
going off.
Why is she not talking to me?
Is she not good?
No, she. Oh, it's because I know.
Here, do you want
Good
me to-
evening. Oh, here we go. Hello. Could you please pick a name between Jack, Steve, and Brandon?
Nice. Like that.
Okay, I found this on the web for no. Check it out.
Okay. You just overcomplicate. Just you do
Siri,
you.
please pick 3 random numbers between 1 and 398.
No, you fuckwit.
298.
298.
Answer is 399.
Oh, my God.
Your Siri's cook, cunt. She's
Yeah.
been hanging out with Angus Crichton.
Someone else do it.
How are you
I
making
fucked
this
it.
hard? Let me see if mine
Sorry,
works.
Siri.
So we're back, everyone. We're back between
It's
1
okay.
and 298. So we're going to pick 3 random numbers. Do you just want to rattle 3 off the dome piece? Because yours is way too complicated by doing
All right, ready?
that. Hold up. I got to highlight them
Maybe
as
just
well.
write them down first, bro, and then go back, highlight them.
Write it down.
Write the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Feel it.
Yep. What do you got, Jack?
51,
Yep.
142,
Oh, he's feeling it.
Yep.
201.
Okay.
Righto.
What do you want to do, Steve?
Okay.
Or do you want to do the Siri?
One more in that cash.
Okay, one more in our cash.
Oh, one more in our
I want to
cash.
feel it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to feel it.
What do you got?
66.
Yep.
Let me feel it. 112.
Yep.
Let me feel it.
Radio silence.
Lay back, let it happen, baby.
Oh, they both just came to me at the same time. But
He's
I
lost
got to
visual.
go to lost visual. 216.
216.
Yeah. But 215 was in my head as well. I don't know. They were
Okay.
fighting over each other.
Well, we'll see what that was in a sec.
Yeah.
I'm going to do
seem to have a lot of
I'm gonna do
fighting over
Siri,
you lately.
because now all these numbers are going to confuse me.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get
Yeah.
this bitch to fucking work for me, yeah?
Yeah. Respectfully.
Hey, Siri, eh?
Hey, Siri, can you please choose 3 random numbers between 1 and 298? Nah, she didn't work.
She doesn't like it,
Yeah, well, let's just go.
Go 1 and 100, 100 and 200 and 200 and
No,
300.
just go pick a random number. 3. Just go.
Pick a random number between 1 and 298. All right, so the first one is 272. Make sure that's not there.
Yeah, she's good.
Fuck, that's fucking on the end.
On the dome
72.
piece.
That's on the end.
Pick a random number between 1 and 298. 16. Wow, that's low.
And now she's going to go dead in the middle.
Yeah. Pick a random number between 1 and 298. 213.
Whoa.
Also, just quietly, we're going to do the Suri bet soon.
That's really close.
That's
to
what I
your-
mean. And I had 215 coming in 1
What'd
euro
she say?
link.
What'd she do? What was the last one?
213. I
And
was
his
216, but I was also Neuralinking 215.
There's like a lot of magnetism around that number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jack,
There's got to be a gold medal around
Yeah.
there.
Who have I got?
so
Hit me.
your first one, number 51. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. Who is
So
it?
you've got Lyndon Hall, athletics, women's 1500 meters.
Fuck yeah.
Running?
That's sick. Yeah, 1500,
Yeah.
bro. That's unreal.
And bro, we don't have to look up the odds now, but
Nah.
this is
I'm just getting them down pat.
yeah.
So I
Your
can
next one,
follow.
142.
Yeah.
What do we got here? And it sort of went by, you know,
I think I'm gonna-
all boxing, then all
Yeah,
canoe.
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I think I'm going to
So,
DM
like,
this
that's
first.
good. I
swimming
like
will be
that.
grouped together. 142. Okay. 142. Matthew Richardson track cycling men's event.
Yeah. Nice.
And your last one was 201, Steve-O. And that is sailing. So it looks like it's a duo, men's sailing, men's skiff.
yeah.
Jim Colley and Sean Connolly.
Nice. Sean Connolly,
Connery.
brother.
And I
Wow.
just
Well-
watched the YouTube video on sailing today.
Well, I've it's cut off when I've printed out.
Could be
so it's-
Connery.
So it's Sean Conno, but then it's cut off. So it could be Connery
Did you
or
just say
Connolly.
SOON?
No.
Sean. Oh.
Sean CON. Did I say S? CONN, his last name.
Sean.
S-
No, Sean spelt the usual way. We're debating whether.
SEAN.
Yes.
SHAUN.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
SHAUN. Sorry, I don't know
But his
what
last
the
name,
fuck I
anyway.
was tripping
You're
out
reading
just
too
then.
much into it. Yeah. Stephen, your first number was 66.
Yeah.
So 66.
Route 66.
Athletics, women's. So this is, in the 4x100 meter relay.
Beautiful.
But the athlete you've got is Alexandra Stoilova.
Yeah.
It's a tennis name.
She's
It's a
mad.
good name.
But to
That
be
is a
fair,
tennis name.
I'm just backing our relay team in that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you have to,
Because you
right?
can't. Because,
Yeah.
I can't. I
Yeah,
can't,
that's right. Yeah.
So I'm
She's
4x100 relay team. Hot as.
Women's,
Yeah.
hot as fuck. 112
Lexi, you looked her up. You know how hot she is.
is your next one. So that is Ali Bull, spelt like a bull.
Yeah.
Canoe woman
Glenmore
sprint.
Bulls.
Nice. The
So,
bull.
Canoeing woman sprint. Ali Bull, 1L.
I'll be
in
getting
Ali
the
Bull.
bull.
Hey, Bull.
A Bull. And 216. What do we got here? This might be swimming, bro.
Fuck.
We needed one
Maybe
swimmer.
if I
in it.
get Titmus.
We needed one fucking swimmer.
What was it? 216, just off. Skateboarding, Ruby True, Woman's Park.
Oh, she's a
Oh, isn't
gun.
she a gun?
Yeah, she's a gun,
And
bro.
she's like 16 or
Yeah,
some shit.
bro.
And she's an absolute
Fuck yeah.
legend.
Love that.
Yeah, no, she's a
and what
weapon.
was and let's see what 215 was because
Yeah.
you were feeling
Yeah, that
215.
little other one.
That's also women's skateboarding, but a Risa True.
Righto.
Nah, she's not as good as Ruby.
Yeah.
So they're obviously sisters, eh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice. All right. And for me,
Do you want me to
That's
write yours
funny
down?
that you were like, they were fighting over one another. 215,
yeah.
216,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
sisters.
Wow.
That's hectic,
See,
bro.
I told you I was feeling
there's some
shit.
omenry in that. Omenry in that.
Omenry.
Fucking feeling shit.
All right, Siri, what do you got for me, babe? 272.
Yep.
Where are we? So table tennis, women's.
Oh,
yes.
Nice. Michelle Bromley.
Yep.
I like it.
Mr. Bromley.
Yep.
Mr. Bromley's
Partner
daughter.
of Mr. Bromley. That's
Yep.
cool.
Number 16, athletics, men's. Wow, I like this. Stuart McSewan.
Stuart.
Stuart Palfrey.
Not sure how to spell that. Men's 1500 and men's 5,000.
5,000. Nice.
So he's
Stewie-
doing a dual event.
Stewie
yeah.
McSewan.
Yep.
Yep. I got him.
And my last one, 213. Can't believe we got no swimmers, but that's all right. Skateboarding as well. Keegan Palmer, men's park.
Nice.
Skateboarding.
He goes all right too, actually, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so
Fuck yeah.
wonder what that like skateboarding is just like where you sort of freestyle. And
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, well, that's what park is.
Yeah.
Yep. They just get like a minute and a half to pick a lot. It's based on like their line they take, the tricks, the
Yeah.
difficulty. Yeah.
Righto. So we're all going to be personally following those and personally putting stake
Yeah.
on these
and
athletes
personally giving
responsibly.
updates on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Responsibly.
Responsibly. So we might do a bit more homework on this, boys, and just go through and individualize some athletes that we actually want to follow as a company together.
Oh yeah,
In
that's
unison.
that's the not random. That's the Calcutta athletes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I do want to go through after this and actually get some that's my person and follow
for
them
sure.
through.
Like as a company, we will be responsibly putting a responsible amount of money on
We'll be
Ariane
putting-
Titmus to fucking
Yeah.
win the gold. In,
Yeah, of course.
Shit like that,
Yeah.
you know.
For sure.
Responsibly, Sharika Jackson to win the 200.
And are we we're not pledging allegiance to Australia?
No, fuck no. There is no allegiance when money's on the table, brother. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure that is in the book. Like when there's money
it's in
to
the
be
book
won,
now.
when there's money to be won, there is no bias, brother. Like
There's no allegiance.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's not what I want.
Yeah, nice.
Sports.
Well, very, very keen on that, boys.
Yeah.
So what, opening ceremony
Saturday morning,
early, right? Yeah.
at the crack of dawn.
So switch
I'm
the
at-
fuck on.
Sunny
Yaps.
Coast.
Everyone switch the fuck on.
And to round out, boys, got some bet tecachinos or what?
Not really.
Not really?
Nah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We'll do that over the.
Nah.
Yep.
We'll do
We'll
that
just
next.
do a newsletter exclusive because the newsletter goes out Wednesday mornings. If you follow the newsletter, you can see our bet techs. So
Yeah.
all of ours lost last week, coming off the week before where we all won.
Yeah.
We all lost last week.
Omen
Steve-O,
Reba.
you said at the start, I'm going to go Origin under points, but then you... Oh,
No,
sorry.
I said Origin over and then I went Origin under.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you went the Origin under, didn't you?
So I went...
No.
That's what I was money on.
You said your bet tax over, but
Yes.
for my sake, that was only because mine was Dane Gay guy had it.
yeah.
But we were on the wrong gay guy the week before.
Depths to the game.
Yeah.
Can I see?
Omenry, dimensions, Nino shit. We were just one little fucking string theory off, you know?
Correct. And it just goes to show, the signs are there.
Yeah.
It's up to your interpretation of the signs that gets results.
Yeah.
You know, we were channeled in on a certain dimension.
Yeah.
And we thought wholeheartedly we were dialed in.
Yep.
But like you said, we were one little string theory off that it was actually a dimension past that dimension that we missed. We weren't tuned in to see.
Boys,
So.
you could say this. We have said the Book of Eli is in Braille. We were one dot off the Braille reading, and we thought that's definitely Dane Gagai. But we actually smudged the first half of the Braille, and it was actually Jacob.
Yeah.
So,
No, look, it was one that I went, we got it wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were close.
Yeah.
We got it wrong.
Because Jacob and Dane almost spelt the same, you know?
Yeah.
especially in Braille. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
two
Yeah,
dots different.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
They're one dot off one another.
Yeah.
It's a game
Interpreted wrong. Lost in translation.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's a game of inches, as they say.
It's
ladies
a game
and
of
gentlemen.
dots.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
guys.
Stephen's got somewhere to be. Yeah.
See you.
see ya,
Bye,
boys.
bye.